Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Cebu. And we're still going for the Philippine Tiger achievement on hard mode. And the only thing we need for that is the southern tip of India. Unfortunately, Bahmanes, as you know, is allied to the Ming, which I really didn't want to fight. So we broke off a multi-episode war against the Spanish and their allies. Basically just because I wanted to take these islands, but because I'm greedy, I've been taking a lot more. We've taken the colonial holdings in Australia from the Portuguese, and I'm now going to core 5 of them, so we get a colonial nation here, so that they can then take care of the rest. And 5 should be ones that are cheap to core. Let's just check. Can't core you, and you, and you. That's 3. Need to call you anyway, but that's still 3, that's 4, that's 5 cores coming in. And we need to get rid of those peasants here, which we can do with Sulakarna or General. Make him kill the peasants. The thing that's unfortunate here, I thought about piecing out Spain for everything, right? I thought about, and I did lose this piece here between episodes, so let's remake that. I want the islands that they have, and what I wanted was seed colonial, no, not California, seed Mexico. I'd have to give up one island for that, but the bigger issue with it is that if we make them seed Mexico, colonies do not generate overextension if you take them, but all the Aztec land that they own in here does. It would probably be overextended by 1 billion if we did that. So probably that's not the PC we're looking for, because I'm not looking forward to all the unrest we get from gigantic overextension. Instead, what I would be interested in is see if we can get in the colonial Mexico area. Take like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces. Probably take more. There you see, we do get overextension from this. So we're looking to take a bunch of provinces that we can then core and spawn a colonial nation from, that we can then use to declare war on the rest of the Spanish here. And could be something like even, you know, this. Puts us to 71% overextension, which would still be fine. And then we have a big colonial nation here that we can then send to war against the rest of New Spain later on. And we could even still do the Concede California button to feed our other nation and maybe go war reps. And ooh, that actually gives us a coalition of people who don't matter, so that's fine. Yeah, we could still take more things if we wanted to. I think one thing I really want is enforced fleet basing rights. Maybe this could be like a peace deal. Why do I want enforced fleet basing rights? Because once we peace out, we're not going to be able to put our ships down here anymore. And I'm not sure we're going to be able to get our ships safely home if we do not have those fleet basing rights. So that might be a way to do it. Assuming that the Spanish do have colonies down here. You're Spanish, right? Yeah. At least until here we should be able to go. And then we're hopefully getting around here. And we have these colonies here. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, so that's kind of a peace deal I want. For that, I need at least 1 fort. This one. So we can actually demand that territory. I could just demand the whole colony. That would be fine. But demanding individual territory means I need that fort. And we might as well keep conquering over here to increase war score until we're done there. Australian peasants took that province, but we're going to take it back in a minute. I hope it wasn't one of the... Oh, it can't have been one of the ones we were coring, so that's fine. Capped on military, which we never should be. Just use it to give me some development. Everybody loves me spending time on development, right? There we go. And Not looking good on the power projection, so let's insult Ming. Send an insult. Puts us to 50. Doesn't keep us afloat for a long time, but at least for a tiny bit. That is fine. Do we have any rebels? Not really. None of you are relevant rebels, so that's okay. Still have to be a bit careful of that 60 stack of Spanish that is somewhere. Kind of like the idea of hiring a mercenary down here to take my land back. Grab an Asian musketeer. And we won the battle against those guys, the peasants. That's good. Control. Let's meet everybody up so we don't get surprised by rebels. Not that has ever happened before. You guys can also meet up. And flint glass and lead crystal, sure. Control things. Blah blah blah. Underhanded rogues. And did we spawn that institution yet? We did. Well, we didn't, but it spawned. So I guess that's a thing. Won the siege of Colima. Okay, does that mean we can make this peace deal? It does. Because it was their only fort here. Do I want to take more? Could try to take another colonial nation instead of the enforced fleet basing rights. Like, get a nation in colonial Colombia here. That's tempting. So if we were to grab Panama and then like 5. Coalition still does not matter. Oh, we don't have a fort? Or what's this? Yeah, I would have to go and get a fort over here. Where is that fort? Cartagena. None of this is actually protected by a fort. But apparently I need to control a fort down here so I can do this. How long is that gonna take? Put these guys on boats, send them down here. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do that. Get on a boat. All this time we're eating call for pizza, which is obviously not great. But at least we are coring the Portuguese land. Also, we've crushed those rebels, so we should be able to put Sulacana back here so we can fight the Spanish. And that's a lot of Spanish. Well, and friends. New Granada making claims. What are you? Enemy boats? Die. Cannot abide enemy boats. Such a nice plan, and then I noticed more opportunities and all the plan is gone. Kill some boats. The fact that they dared to even show themselves outside here is perplexing to me. What else are we doing here? We have Australia, we have all this, we are trying to get here. They're gonna try to take back Colima, but I should be able to siege New Granada here first. Meta. Won the siege of Pyreneo. Grab me Roussillon. And I'm trying to pronounce it in French because it is a French place. It's called Roussillon, I think. Some general died. Not you, though. Which wasn't you either, right? Oh, we actually took that fight without me looking in mountains. Close one, we're losing this. Yep. Now we killed similar to our losses, but we lost. Because I wasn't paying enough attention. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Just give me that fort here and then we're done. It's not like we need the rest. Just need a fort in the area. I assume this is the fort we need. Lose to war exhaustion. Don't mind if I do. Converted heretics, colony self-sustaining, excellent, excellent. Send you to convert these guys. Give me that fort though. What's happening up here? We've been sent packing, we know. Won the siege of Bogota, okay. Would you peace out now? You would. Alright. So we get a big New Spain and we get a big... Oh, well, not the biggest, but biggish thing down here. Can grab you a bit more land though. Just watch that overextension and the war score cost, of course, so this is fine then. I think this is fine. We get the islands, we get this land, and we are not overextended too much, and then we can release our nations as soon as we have caught 5 things. Cool. Grab it, win the war, gain colonialism casus belli, which makes sense. Core me some things. Where are cheap cores? Down here. Let's core you. Oh, I can't core you? Why can I not core you? Huh. That seems like another range bug to me. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Being cored. Okay, that should give me the colonial nation here. And then down here we go core 2, 3, 4, 5. Meet up here. Get the boats in there. And you guys have done your job, I guess. No, there are Spanish Colombian. Did I make them ever? Did I make them cede California? Oh, this is probably not California, but Alaska. The Spaniards have claimed to be defenders of the Catholic faith. Sure. Let's get rid of those rebels, separatists. And now we have some peacetime and some time to get back to trying to be... trying to get our way into southern India. Which I still don't know how we're gonna do it. First, let's send our troops home. Like this. Also, what about our boats? We do still have access to Mali, right? We do. Let's run to Mali. Let's also improve relations with the Congo, just in case we need access there. Grab claim on something from you. And then come home. Okay. Move, girls. You're moving that way, you're moving not at all. Everybody keep moving. Spain claiming my gold mine. You do you, Spain. Not getting it though. And I'm just letting my armies pass here so they don't overlap and attrition each other. That's why I'm taking this walk home a bit slowly. Also, if we want to walk home, we need boats, right? I do have this transport fleet, and I guess you are going to have to make the way to... here. Try to survive. You guys are basically fully repaired. Anybody damaged? Feels like there's a damaged boat in there. Have a galley in there? I do not want a galley. Let's make a new fleet. I feel stupid. I feel like I should be able to make a fleet here. That's the button. There we go. My brain was just gone. Nobody really damaged except for that frigate. Let's just detach the galley I mean, I might as well keep the frigate along and see if they can survive. And you try going to my nearest island. Here. Let's hope they can survive. And Galley, just be killed. Could sell you to Mali, but eh. And I might lose my frigate on the way, but that's fine. Same as deleting it. Would be worse if we lost our... this worth it? Yeah, might as well. We lost our big ships on the way. That would be very sad. Speaking of, we've finally finished our war, so we can probably eat Tripura here, even though we have negative or a reduction to Diplo thingamabob. Yes. Probably also eat Pegu though. Ends in 65 and Tripura ends in 53. So we start Pegu. And then hopefully this time remember to do Tripura in time. Not like last time. What else is happening here? We're crushing those rebels. In Cebufornia. And this land automatically all went to Cebufornia because we've already formed that colonial nation. Over here we still have to form our colonial nations. Which is why we didn't get the land in colonial nations immediately. Gonna have to spend some more military though. Kind of bores me. We're doing okay on generals at the moment. We are, so yeah, let's just go to development. Any good military development? Not really. This place, maybe Kadar. Pegu no longer steering trade to us, and they're instead threatening our trade. You're my vassal, Pegu. I'm sure you are on steer trade, right? I think I just made them steer trade in the peace deal. Yeah. But there's this... Oh no, yes, there's set to diverging trade. It's all good. Control this. Grab me control of that. And then Cebufornia is fine. And then while you're hanging out down here, you might as well be drilling. Check rebels. Rebels. New Spanish, New Granadan separatists are a thing we're gonna have to think about eventually. Truce with Bavaria has ended. You still allied to Ming? Yeah. You're probably also still not interested in being threatened to break that alliance. No. You trust Ming a lot and you don't trust me. Well, you know. And I can't force Ming to break an alliance. Because they are a great power. Third place, great power too. What are you? 4 merchantmen. Let's just delete these. No need for you. You guys are walking home. Where are my boats at? Where are my boats at? Oh, already repairing here. Excellent, excellent. We made it around. So I could probably drop the fleet access rights to Mali then. And stop improving with the Congo. Cancel fleet basing rights. And Congo stop relations improvement. Don't need you anymore. And I do hope I never have to attack into European mainland again. Quite a bit of work to get there and get back. Still working on getting back. Good news, ship cost reduction, sure. Probably means that I should be stocking up on some more boats. You guys should be probably doing some trade protection. And how are my trade notes doing? I own Malacca, the Philippines, Cebufornian peasants in Mivok. What? Don't really care. 66% in Bengal. Could see myself, once we have those additional colonial nations, could see myself steering trade to Bengal and collecting there. Makes even more money. Are your peasants something I want to kill? I guess. I'm on the way. Don't really need to kill your subjects rebels if they're not separatists, but yeah. I do want to continue colonizing. Okay, colonialism, casus belli, yeah. All I'm really interested in is the way into Bahmanis. Why do you like Ming so much? I guess because you hate me and Ming is rival to me? High naval attrition? Whoa. How about you guys go for a stop in this shipyard? You have a shipyard, right? Yes. Naval range seems really low. I mean, this clearly is close to my land, and still they're taking attrition. Mission fulfilled. Ooh, unite home region, right? That's why I wanted to colonize all the things in my home region. Not for the age objective, but for this button. Ooh. 50 diplomat power, 50 admin, 50 military power, and I will gain 0.05 autonomy change for 25 years. Excellent. Grab that. Brings me close to military cap again, but hey. Spain influencing people, their subjects, that's fine. That's a lot of mercenaries I'm apparently drilling over here because this morale is too high considering that they're drilling. Where are your peasants? Did you kill your peasants actually? I'm impressed. Consider me impressed. What do they know? Ship cost or military tech cost reduction for 10 years. I take the tech cost. Which means I could take military tech way ahead of time, but I'm not going to. I should also check on my estates. The Brahmins could probably, well, they definitely want New World missions. I could probably milk them. I cannot, actually. I could milk the nobles, but I have no real use for military support at the moment. And Diplo, but I also don't really have much use for Diplo. Could ask you for money. Yeah, 2,000 ducats. I'll press a button for 2,000 ducats. Noble Counselor, we get +1 Diplo relations, which we don't need. Loyalty on the nobles, which we don't need. Lose loyalty on the merchants and gain influence on the Kshitrias. I don't like that. More trade power, lose the loyalty on the nobles, which is a bit painful. Otherwise, it's fine, and we gain bonus trade power, or we gain the autonomy change, which is really good. Lose loyalty on the nobles still, and gain that influence and stuff on the Brahmins. I like the third option. Can I make my nobles happy somehow? Again, once this happens? Could always call it diet. Yeah. So let's turn to the Brahmins. Let's call it diet. And be happy about it. And that probably means I can ask you. I cannot. Never mind. Mibok taken back. Good. Now you can hang out. You can't drill in this land, unfortunately. Don't attach to me. Go to here. And then drill there. It's not going to be drillable for long because we're going to have those colonial nations. But for now, it is. Is everybody home? Looks like everybody's home. Get me my transport boats. Probably still being repaired. Yep. Get that done. Speed up again because we're no longer at war. One more. Oh, Captain Military Power, which I knew was gonna happen. Military Power. Develop. And a place that I belong. West Virginia. And etc. etc. Prosperity minus 20%. Expand the capital here. Have some. Have some military power and some manufactory spread. How is it looking anyway on that institution spread? Oh, we have it in a couple of provinces already. That's pretty cool. These are... some are getting close. Already have it here. Oh, getting quite close. Cool. It's gonna take 1,000,000 ducats, but we have 1,000,000 ducats, so that's fine. Something, something. Gain stability and bonus missionary strength or prestige. No, I'll take the stability and the missionary strength. Gain 1 population. Colony self-sustaining. Excellent. Give me that colonist. Send him where? Technically, I don't need to do these islands anymore because I've done my home region. But there's really not a region in America that I want to form another colonial nation in. That has not been taken yet. I guess Alaska, but ugh. No, that doesn't seem even possible. So now let's keep... Oh, I missed the islands here. Should have taken this from Spain. I missed that. But they had a colony here. Oh, they just started it. I see. I see. So I didn't miss it, it's just... they're just being mean. Let's colonize next to them. Take everything away that we can. What kind of boat are you? Another frigate. Protectorate in Malacca. And what else is happening here? My troops, my boats, my 52 boats need to go and pick up some troops. We're losing a Cebu. French Canada trying to form spy networks on me, that's fine. Conversion, give me more conversions. They should be really fast at the moment. Should probably use that to get rid of some harder to convert places. Maybe Ayutthaya. Maybe not Ayutthaya. This is a 50% province. Let's take that. We could also accept a culture or two, maybe. Central Thai? Let's do it. Bengali? Sure. Not so interested in Khmer, Timur, all these weird ones. Egyptian? Who ever heard of Egyptians? What's even an Egyptian? Boats are not here. Come on, boats. Also, there need to be 52 people on those boats, and you're only 43 people, so give me another 9. Also, it would be nice if you had a general with maneuver for less attrition. Get on those boats. And the boats are not very damaged, so it's fine to have you go home. And home probably is somewhere down here, right? Like Coromandel. There's cores, which should mean a colonial nation, right? Right? Shouldn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cores in colonial Australia. There it is. Cebu in Australia. I know that's obviously Cebu, Australia. And they got all the other things and can core them themselves now. Nice. And the same thing we're gonna do in the Americas. You guys, I want to transport... Probably transport away? Are there gonna be rebels here? Wrong map mode. There may be rebels here. Are you suppressing all the rebels here? How are we not suppressing any rebels? I'm confused. Standing there, right? Yes. We died. Our queen is reigning. Instead of our terrible heir, the queen's better. Yearly corruption reduction. Yeah, it's not so important, but decent stats. Our heir is terrible. Should try to finish up the game before that matters. Troops. Friendly troops there at -2.5. Okay. Pego wants to marry me again. And oh, I have no deity selected, of course. Do we still go for the aggressive expansion impact core creation cost? Alternative options are discipline siege ability or diplo reputation. Let's grab the core creation cost. Let's just stay Shiva. Shiva all the way. Gain 1 population. Marry Pegu again? Fine. I mean, I'm eating them, but, you know. Who says you can't eat what you marry? Or marry what you eat? There's our institution for only 5,000 ducats. And do I want to instantly embrace it? Is there any point not to? Well, saving money. I'm not really taking tech anytime soon. Might as well not embrace it just yet. Although it might even get more expensive, I don't know. We'll see. The math on that is always a bit difficult. You guys, do you have mercenaries here? No. Go back, get me more troops home. And you drill. Get me that professionalism. Lost trade conflict against Pegu? I do hope so. Granada insulted us. Spain embraced manufactories already. Wow. I mean, we also could, but still. That's cores. Which should mean Cebu-Lumbia, I guess. Lumbia. And should be the other one, right? Yeah, why not? Gain fire pip on our general, that's fine. Cebu in Mexico, and you should now be Cebu-Lumbia. No, you're Cebu in Colombia? Did I not just form Cebu-Lumbia? Pretty sure I did. What? Cebu-Lumbia. Where you at? Here. It just says Cebu. It's probably gonna fix itself next month or something. Yeah, there we go. Cebu-Lumbia. Oh, but this also belonged to Cebu-Lumbia. That probably means that we've missed 2 cores for Mexico, right? Yes. Okay, I didn't see that. Oops. Confirm. So we have to wait for 2 more cores before we can also get this colonial nation. Oh well. No, we do not have... We're taking attrition here. How is unrest looking? It's fine, right? Tiny bit of unrest. Sure they can handle. Let's walk over here and try to find a place where we can sit. Or not. Let's just find a place where it's fine to sit and have the mercenaries sit in a different place. Military access from Hormuz, sure. Come on through. I don't really mind. Where my boat's at. Do you all fit on this boat? No. One too many? Oh, it's the one mercenary I built earlier. That's screwing up the boat numbers here. You can sit in... I think Tanjore has a lot of supply limit, 62, yep. Get you there. And now... Salician Separatists, 7k dudes. Can you handle that? Maybe. Let's walk there, just in case. Natives lose ferocity. Ooh, capped on military power. Still not taking military tech, I assume. Nope. Let's give me more of that development. Somewhere. Here. Taungu is planning to attack Tibet. Don't care. What I do care about is Bahman is no longer being in bed with the Ming. I mean, we are recovering our manpower, so we can fight another Ming war at some point if we do actually want that. But it seems like such a wasteful thing to do. So I'm gonna send 52 boats to pick up one guy. What's this? Knowledge sharing from Saxony. They would give us growth towards many factories. Would pay 10% of our monthly income. We can already embrace the institution, you idiots. I'm not going to pay you 10% of my monthly income. Don't be a fool. Lost diplomatic insults. You can drill. And you can hopefully crush. You're probably not needed to crush. Really? Let's hope these 9k Cebuphonians can handle that. If they can't, I will come in and help. Now, it's time to cap out on that manpower. How big are our armies? We probably have a lot of force limit left, right? 210 out of 263, yeah. So we can fix up our armies to be even more armyly. 34 is the current combat with? Yes. So we at least want 2 more cannons. You are over combat with and over cannonized, so don't really need to add anything to you. And then we have random stacks sitting around places, right? You guys. Might as well send you on a boat. Which fleet are you? Just so we know. Third fleet. If we do have to fight Ming, why don't we hang out around here? Third fleet. Did it say and second fleet? Where's second fleet? And what are you doing? Is it third army that I'm moving? No, but that's third fleet, right? Oh, because it's 2 stacks of guys? Fine, whatever. Doing stuff. Winning fights. Good, good. Alright, but we are over our time once again, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing here, why don't you like my video, subscribe to the channel, and say anything you want to say down there in the comments. Like, ooh, it's so great how you managed to not be overextended there. That's pretty impressive. That's the thing you could say, right? Right? Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.